My husband sold my inherited Mustang while I was on a business trip, so I reported it stolen while he was driving it to the buyer. The garage door groaned open, revealing a patch of oil-stained concrete where my 1967 Mustang Fastback, my late father's pride and joy, was supposed to be. My stomach dropped so hard I felt it in my knees. My husband, Brad, was sitting on the workbench, casually scrolling through his phone. He didn't even look up. "Where's the car, Brad?" I asked, my voice dangerously quiet. "Relax, babe," he said, popping his gum. "I took it to that specialist in the city for the ceramic coating you wanted. It's a surprise. It'll be gone for a few days." "I never asked for a ceramic coating," I whispered, "and I had the only set of keys in my purse." "I found the spare," he shrugged, finally looking at me with eyes that were a little too wide, a little too manic. "Just trust me. It's going to look great." I didn't trust him. Brad had been spiraling for months, bad crypto bets, maxed out credit cards, and a sudden desperation for quick cash to cover his tracks. That car was appraised at $60,000. It was the only asset I had kept strictly in my name. I went inside, locked the bathroom door, and pulled up the GPS tracker app one had installed under the dashboard 3 months ago. Brad didn't know it existed. The dot wasn't at a detail shop. It was moving. It was doing 70 miles per hour on the interstate, heading south toward the state line. I zoomed in. He wasn't driving to a shop. He was driving to the shipping docks. I called his phone. "Hey, honey," he answered, sounding breathless. "Can't talk. Signal is bad." "Turn around, Brad," I said. "Bring the car back." "I told you, it's at the shop," he yelled, the wind noise from the open window deafening. "Stop being so controlling. I'm doing something nice for you." "You're selling it," I said, cold as ice. "I see the tracker. You're heading to the port." He went silent. Then, a dark, nasty laugh crackled through the speaker. "So what if I am?" he spat. "We're drowning, Sarah. That car is just a piece of metal sitting in the garage. I got a buyer who offered 50 grand cash. I need that money to fix our finances. I already signed the title. It's done." "You forged my signature?" I asked. "I'm your husband," he snapped. "It's community property. I'll be home for dinner with the cash. Get over it." He hung up. I stared at the phone. He thought he could bully me into accepting the theft because we were married. He thought I wouldn't ruin him. He was wrong. I dialed 911. 911, what is your emergency? "I'd like to report a grand theft auto in progress," I said, my voice steady. "My vehicle was taken from my home without permission. I have the GPS location. It's a 1967 Mustang, black, and the driver is considered armed and dangerous." I didn't lie about the armed part. Brad kept a pistol in the glove box. "Can you describe the driver?" the dispatcher asked. "His name is Brad Miller," I said. "He has the stolen title in the passenger seat." I stayed on the line, feeding them the coordinates. That's when the real bombshell dropped. I opened my laptop to check the dashcam feed. It uploaded to the cloud in real time. I could see the road, but I could also hear the audio inside the cabin. Brad wasn't alone. "Babe, relax," a female voice giggled from the passenger seat. "Once he drops the car off, we're going straight to the airport. 50 grand is plenty for a week in Cabo." "I know," Brad's voice replied. "Sarah is clueless. She thinks I'm getting it waxed. By the time she realizes it's sold, we'll be on the beach." He wasn't using the money for debts. He was using my father's car to fund a getaway with his mistress. I felt the heat rising in my neck and my vision went blurry with rage. I unmuted the dashcam microphone remotely. "Hey Brad," my voice boomed through the car speakers. He screamed, swerving into the other lane. "Sarah, how?" "I'm on the phone with the state troopers," I told him. "Look in your rearview mirror." On the video feed, I saw the blue and red lights flash against the back window. Sirens wailed, drowning out his mistress's scream. "Pull over," the police loudspeaker blared. "Driver, hands out the window. Now, Sarah, call them off." Brad shrieked, tears streaming down his face. "I'll bring it back. I swear." "It's too late," I said. "You forged the title. That's a felony. Have fun in Cabo." I watched on the screen as the troopers boxed him in. He was dragged out of the car at gunpoint, face planted into the asphalt. The mistress was cuffed right next to him. I got the car back from the impound lot the next day. Brad is currently facing charges for grand theft auto, forgery, and driving with a suspended license. I sold the car a week later to pay for a divorce lawyer who was going to strip him of every penny he has left. Am I the monster for sending my husband to prison, or did he crash his own life the moment he stole my legacy?